Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Growing Orchids in Jamaica. Well, previously I did a series called The Doctor's Visit. And today I want to start my second series. And you would not believe where I am. I am all the way in Hopewell, Hanover at Flowers by Faith. Don't forget to check her out on Instagram because she has beautiful plants, beautiful orchids for sale. And so today, if you want to see just what Faith has in her garden, just stay tuned right after this intro. All right, guys. This is the owner of this beautiful garden. Her name is Faith, and she is going to be giving me a nice tour of her garden. And I just want her to introduce herself and just tell us quickly what inspired her to become such an avid gardener, especially with orchids and bromeliad.
Hi guys, thank you so much for coming. It's really amazing that I met you on YouTube. Now you're here. It's
Yes,
amazing.
it's
It's amazing.
amazing.
Such a small world it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm Faith Sims, and this is my garden. I started gardening seriously when after I had my daughter in 1999. I had so much time on my hand. I was at home with a baby, and I thought, just to do something else.
Right.
And then gardening became my happiness, my happy place.
Yes.
It's no matter what is happening at work or anywhere else in the world, as long as I'm able to walk through my garden in the morning, I'm zen to take on whatever comes at work. And no matter what happens throughout the day at work, I come home, even if it's dark, I turn the flashlight on and I walk through my garden before bed, and that takes care of everything.
That's such a beautiful story, and that's a story of an avid plant lover. The things we do for our garden, I can tell you. So I am going to be doing a tour of her garden. All right. She has quite a number of dendrobium orchids in her garden. Look at this one, which is in a clay pot and is actually in the full sun, and it is putting on such a stunning show. Look at how beautiful this one is. It has on quite a number of spikes. It's really hard to count, and it is really stunning. Now, along her driveway, she also have here some Vanda orchids. They are not all in bloom now, but there are a lot of spikes. And just look at this Musianda white. I've never seen such a large white one before. I've seen the pink, I've seen the red, but this white one is really huge and beautiful. Here, but look at this amazing thing behind us here. This is her palm tree. It's a tall palm tree. And on that palm tree, look at how huge this dendrobium orchid is and how well it's attached to the tree and is just putting on this beautiful show. Wow. And this is a brassavola orchid, and this seemed to be a Cattleya, but it has already bloomed off. And as we go along, look at this Schomburg. Yeah. Oh my God. Amazing. Amazing indeed. Such a beauty. Look at how beautiful it is and how huge it is. Wow. Really nice. And we move along. And this is a mulberry tree. I tell her she uses up all the space in her yard at the different heights and different levels. And this tree, let me show you all that she has there hanging on this mulberry tree. Wow, so beautiful. I am so inspired on this doctor's visit. And it happened just by chance because it was not planned. And of course, you know, once we have an opportunity, we are going to make use of it. Now, look at this jewel orchid that she has sitting here. How lush, how beautiful, how healthy it is. I tell you, I have to find out what her secrets are because it's just amazing at how huge the pots are with the different plants.
So here, for my vandas, I used to use just stick for the vandas to tie them to, but then they would rot and you'd have to go get new ones and so on. So I saw a video where someone used the wire to make the support for the vandas, and this is what I did. So I made the support, anchor it in, and tie the plants to it, and this has been here for more than 2 years now, and it's still sturdy, still going strong. And here I have my slow release fertilizer. I put them in these little mesh bags and just drop them there, and that's my vandas get fed when I water.
Right, quite interesting. I really like the concept because for me, I use the mesh basket, but then I make them larger. I didn't really use them to stake the plant, but this is a cool concept, which of course I'm gonna steal. Nice, really nice. And remember, she has plants also for sale. So whatever you see here, if you are interested, I am going to put her link in my description box and her number so you can always contact her for plants. And the truth about it, Jamaica is a small place. So wherever in Jamaica you are, she will send your plants to you. So don't worry about that. She will send your plants to you. All right, this is another section in Faith's garden, and I'm gonna ask her just to tell us a little bit about what she has here.
So, because I work and sometimes persons might call, so if my husband is at home, he knows that this is a little shop. So anything I have on the day for sale is usually in this area and it's priced, so he won't give away my stuff. So he knows once it is in this area and it has a tag on it, it's for sale. Over here is my beautiful mango tree.
Yes.
East Indian mango tree.
Ooh.
Incidentally, I bought this mango tree not for the mangoes, but to tie some phalaenopsis on.
Oh, let me get closer.
So these are what I call my mango tree phalaenopsis. They usually bloom first during the season, and they take no care. They're just there. They grow, they spike, and they bloom for a very, very long time. Wow. So as you can see, nobody can climb into this mango tree because on the trunk of the tree I have my phalaenopsis. Especially the files, if I have some files that I've lost, like at top, the crown rot or anything like that, I just tie them to the tree and leave them. Then they make new plants. See this one here?
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. And I also tried the concept with, someone gave me this bit of guava wood and I liked the way it looked. And I said, you know what, I'm going to put some phalaenopsis on it. And that's what I did. And for the first time this season, I'm having 2 spikes here. And then there are some at the bottom that it's yet to come, but I know.
Yes, get there. I like the concept. Really do.
Yeah, so I'm not, just pots. I don't use pots only. I'll tie them to, there's another phalaenopsis over there that's tied to the trunk of that tree. Well, what used to be a palm tree, we cut it back, but it's still there and doing quite well.
Beautiful.
At the beginning of last year, if you came here, there are no leaves right there. None at all. Just the roots growing all over the tree, and then leaves came back. So never throw away the roots of your Phalaenopsis. Never say it's dead until it's dead.
Oh. Just tie it on a tree.
Just tie it onto something. Leave it there.
Oh, beautiful. Really beautiful. Because where I'm from, actually, our Phalaenopsis do well. However, they are a little finicky. And so you can overwater and you lose them because of that. So I have just started putting a few on the coconut husk.
Okay.
And now that I'm seeing this, I am going to be putting some on my tree. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of trees in my yard, but I'm getting there.
So this is one of my oldest Cattleyas.
Oh.
My favorite types of orchid. And the story behind this being here, that I went to one of the shows in Montego Bay, and where I met Claude Hamilton.
Yes.
From Hamlin's Orchid. And I said to him, you know, I keep losing all my Cattleyas, they're dying. You know, and he says, why don't you try tying one to a tree in your yard and tie it until it screams? And I said, what? Tie it until it screams? And he says, yes, tie it until it screams. And I came home and I got some old stockings and I tied it to this tree until
And did it scream?
Yes. Dude, until it screamed. And it's been there ever since. You can see it's starting to spike already. The buds are coming out. And I think I'm going to have a spectacular show this year.
I believe that you will. I believe that you will. I am so inspired about mounting stuff. I was never good at mounting because perhaps I wasn't watering them enough, but I am making an effort now and I have been mounting a few. So
when you start running out of horizontal space, you have no choice but to go vertical. No choice.
Right. All right. So this is another section. Look at this. That's a mini. Is it the Ascocentrum? What color is this one?
Orange.
Okay. It's beautiful. All right. Let me come with you. And of course, her dendrobiums are all over. And wow, look at this one here. This looks like an arachne. Is that what it's called? Wow, it has on no less
red.
The arachne red, yes.
So this one is really a surprise this year. She has 4 spikes down here and 4 coming here.
Wow.
This one over here, she's outdone herself this year.
Yes.
She has, down here, she has 3 spikes. And up
I'm
here
seeing 7 spikes on this one. Wow.
And the one in the back has about 8 spikes. She has 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down at the bottom, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up there.
Wow, there must be some trade secret here. I need to learn it.
This already is going to do so well.
Yes. And it is a spectacular one because I have one in bloom right now. My last video highlighted mine, but mine had only 2 spikes.
Well, the first time mine bloomed, 1 spike.
Right. This is another area. Let me try to take it from another end. Wow, look how amazing this is. Look at this. My.
Sorry, this one is not blooming, but In the spring, she'll be all aglow.
Oh.
And this was my first and only AOS award with plant. I named for my mom, Ruby. I exhibit at the Orchid shows. I'm a member of the Montego Bay Orchid Society.
Oh, beautiful. I like this area. So natural, so simple, so rustic, and the plants are just so healthy. Oh my Lord. But the environment here is just ideal for them because where we are in Hanover, where the rainfall is not very, very high, and also the humidity is not extremely high. So because of that, you will have less issues in terms of rot and so forth. You really can't overwater when you're in areas like these. Wow, I am seeing a dendrobium Dawn Marie, Dusty Dawn over in the corner there. And they are just so healthy and hefty. Let me see if I can get a little closer. I am so inspired. I am really inspired. You have a beautiful, beautiful garden here. And I'm sure you welcome just about anyone to come and visit your garden and to give you some support. I'm seeing another Ascocentrum up in the top here. Yeah. All right. I love this area. I love this corner. I love this concept. Just using the steel, and then you turn it into a hanging bay. This is beautiful. Beautiful. And the Tulumnias are loving this corner as well. Beautiful. This nice little Vanda bed. So how do you manage all of this with work? Because this requires a lot of maintenance.
I can't tell you because I don't know how.
I understand.
I really don't know how.
All right. I tell you, when you love something,
grass,
yes,
we rake it.
Yes,
I do the plants.
Yes, when you love something, you find the time, even late at night.
Yes.
And she has some succulent here, and I'm sure she'll have for sale as well. I am really happy that I made it here today. I am truly inspired, and I am sure my subscribers will be inspired too. And apart from being inspired, I'm sure you will have a lot of persons coming by wanting to support you based on what they are seeing here. I tell you, in every little corner, you're finding something just peeping.
Sometimes on my page, you'll see I have something I call my peekaboo blooms. Because you'll just come out and see a flash of color when you look behind something there. Oops, something is blooming. Yes. So I always label them my peekaboos.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And they are quite healthy. How often do you water?
It depends. Because I try not to overwater.
Okay.
Whenever they're ready for water is when I water. You
Okay.
can well imagine because
Right.
I have a full-time job.
Right. So you allow them to dry out.
Yes.
Then. I can see the passion in what you do. Yes,
Thank you.
I can see the passion here, and your handiwork is paying off. I can just imagine the joy you get out of doing what you're doing. Because for me, it doesn't matter how bad a day I have at work. Once I get
Doesn't matter.
home, my mood, everything
Everything
changes.
changes. Yes.
Right, because you're now in your happy space.
Happy space. There are
Yes.
many days you come out in the morning. I come out before breakfast,
Right.
and you only remember food like maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the evening. You go, oh well, I
Haven't eaten.
Yes.
Yes.
You're out here repotting, weeding.
Yes. They are nice and they are clean.
Yeah, so this is
These are
you
with
know, we
water
wanted a
feature.
water feature, so we decided cost effective to
Oh
go,
yes.
solar.
Right. And I like the concept with the brass pot. I have one of these brass pot at home. In my last video, you'll see it, but I put vandas in there.
Oh.
Right. But this is a cool concept. I like it. Well, thank you so much for entertaining me in your garden.
Thank you too. Thank you for coming.
Yes. And my subscribers or viewers, I'm sure you are enjoying this. And if you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And so you never miss another video, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out Flowers by Faith. She is on Instagram. And as we say in Jamaica, just follow back at me, because today I'm in Anova and you are following back at me in Anova. This is the Orchid Duck and I am growing orchids in Jamaica.